Yo, playoff time. Let's get it. Let's get it, man.
Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints here in New Orleans.
Let's get it.
We'll see the #2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions.
Let's get it.
Taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the
Playoff
LSU
time.
Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Man, you can't even skip this part. Okay. They try to make you feel like you actually in the game. Yo, nah, your gaming with Mario was good. Playoff time.
Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic.
Ah, that's my fault. That's my fault. I still got down there.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
This is how you get the extra 15 seconds. You pause the game. Right back to it. What's wrong with him? Whoa. Whoa.
Solid pickup on that one.
Whoa.
They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field.
No.
You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Fighting off the defender.
Yo.
The defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it.
I'm like, yo,
time.
come on, game.
The quarterback
Taking all
just
day.
lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough.
Really ran my man over at the goal. At the sideline though.
Tight end now in motion.
That was crazy.
Caught in the backfield. It's
Tackle.
Reynolds. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of
To
scrimmage.
Marcus.
Well, they're able to find the
Marcus.
tight end for an easy completion, but good
Tackle.
job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The Nittany Lions are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Back to pass. It's Aller. Pressure coming.
Woo!
To him at the 25.
That boy strapped.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the
Supposed to get that
chains.
tackle. I mean that block.
LSU
He would have been out of there.
always does when they're really good moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physicality. They get so many great players across the country. LSU has the pick of people in Louisiana. Everybody wants to come there, and you can tell they always find great talent, and they're always able to run the football.
Still running at the 40. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Durham.
Whoa, that was a helmet. The helmet hit.
To be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The throw to the outside is complete. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Come on, man.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. They'll give it to the back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
The blocking on the screen would be a little bit better.
15-yard line. And the Tigers will hustle to the line. Might be changing the route. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short.
Get it.
Touchdown, LSU! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Goes to the option. And the ball is free on the pitch.
Let me get that.
Oh, the fumble and the defense got it.
Let me get that.
The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Let's
the
go.
scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time.
He lobs one high down the left side.
Yo, what? Like, come on, bro. That's a
The
pick.
defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Singleton. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll move the tight end. Looking to pass. It's Aller. Buys a little time. Slings it downfield. He's got it.
That's how you know he didn't expect to catch that.
This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking to the big tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
I really blitz all
So
game.
now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Right down the middle. Complete to the right.
That's a good pass.
He's brought down the 1. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover
I know he thought he had
the
that.
rest of this game.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown,
Good
Penn
play.
State.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here.
Let's get it.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Release to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Durham. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Takes the grab. It's Anderson. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On third down, going up top. Throwing right. Makes a connection.
Sheesh.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Well, we know this guy is
like that
special,
shit.
and because of that,
Maybe
his
that
quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered.
Oh, what a spectacular laydown and catch. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Durham. That should be the final play of the first half. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. We are just about ready to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Thomas. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella got the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. Past the sticks, and he may get more. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Bring in the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. That's caught. It's Brown. Turning on the
Track
Jets.
star. You say bolt.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Aller. And as he throws, incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
He doing anything.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Going to try to get it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
Motion from the wideout. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. And he gets the first down.
I don't know what they
and he gets the hit stick laid on his noggin. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because...
They got him! It's a sack and one!
Well, that was that. That was a good game. Good game. Come on, man. Semi-final game. Let's get it.
Welcome, everyone, to AT&T Stadium, home of the Cowboys here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Yeah. Georgia. Should be a good game. We should go to the Natty too. Ugh. I'm tough.
kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate. And you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He might want another play. Second down, he'll throw it. Using his feet to buy time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. That kind of play will get a drive started or help with field position. They've got it at the 27. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Under fire.
He caught it and then dropped it.
Just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get...
There he goes. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down.
Got to get him ready for that.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Quickly complete. Oh, a lot of space.
Ooh-wee.
And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They go 83 yards on the drive, and the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
Dang, like they give you like 5 seconds, bro. Facts. Trying to come on again. What is he doing? What is he doing?
On the ground, it's Frazier.
Oh my goodness.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a man, it's Stockton. Quick strike complete. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try.
Give me that. Got him.
Covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
There he goes. He's loose. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Tigers.
This offense is high-octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. They'll see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on first down. The throw.
That's a pick.
Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Okay. Remember my quarterback tried to run out the pocket last game. He had sandwiches and
So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air, it's Stockton. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. With the catch, it's Branch.
of course.
Boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe
He can
just
catch
a
it.
couple of inches short.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Wide open spaces. Quick step and go. He got loose, almost housed, and finally dragged down at the 32.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Dogs are on the move.
The guy that stripped him.
They just keep firing. Rushes on him. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. That's reeled in. It's Branch. Good, solid tackle.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Dropping back, it's Stockton.
Oh my.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision.
No, he don't. He don't even feel like they're rolling.
And gets a positive gain for this offense.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
And it's like the defense knew on 3rd and goal. They're not a tackle in the middle. They're going to go to the outside. They run the touch pass, and they fly after it, fly upfield, make the tackle, and now it's decision time. 4th and goal. What you going to do, offense?
4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still
in the
end zone, and it's picked off.
That's good. That is pretty good. He's going to the middle.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
Hey.
From 4th and goal, backs against the wall. You don't want to give up points to. I'm putting points on the scoreboard. What a play by this defense. Nice break on the football, gets the pick, finds the green grass, and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jones. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
These type games are like, I'll be 21-0.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Stockton. Skips away from pressure. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Looking downfield on 1st down. On the run, still looking. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. This time it's complete. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got the first himself.
Right.
And out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Touchdown,
Hey, yo.
Bulldogs.
You gotta be kidding.
And that is exactly what they got.
And that touchdown is so big for this
Man,
offense,
oh, man.
right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away
I'm in
from
front of
them,
him.
they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Thank
Catch
you.
inside the 25. And he ran
Right there,
the
kid.
defense to take it in. Touchdown, LSU.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
That makes the score LSU 28.
That was so funny.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Buys a little extra time. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Lofts one high and deep. And that one's
Oh, my goodness.
incomplete.
Did
They
y'all
weren't just
catch the
trying to
pick?
move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. That's caught. It's Branch. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down.
And they are showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Wants to throw again. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous flying out to the left. And the defense got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Lyman thought he was going to make him play. No. Let's go. We are the champions. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get it, man. Chip game.
Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
First and 10 play coming up. To throw, it's Ncaa. Caught on the outside. It's Rodgers. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that short completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made on the left side. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly.
Catch made in space. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Ncaa. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They draw first blood in this national title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up.
This game
Scoring a
crazy
touchdown.
shit. Crazy. I was muted the whole time. I couldn't attack.
Bringing it out. It's Thomas. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Literally had him.
Wideouts now clustered. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this 1st half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Catch made on the out route. Now here he goes.
Oh my God,
Touchdown,
Aaron
Tigers. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now.
I'm not worried about what he was doing because he should have been turning the ball over. Drop pick. Like, come on. He's well good. Just watch. Watch how I play defense. Watch how hard these drives do for him. He be down. He be going to 3rd down, 4th down every time.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. The pass rush closing in. And this is
pick the ball. Just pick the ball, bro. I don't care about the other stuff. Pick the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. He turning the corner.
Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Yeah, think he turning the corner, but that's not me.
First and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it falls incomplete. Defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
It's reeled in. It's Tate. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
It's out, bro. He was out. Oh, my God.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Back to throw. It's Ncaa. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw that one away.
That's wild. That's being grounded.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
He just thrown it.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big gain.
That's another huge gain for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, the pass rush.
Good defense, man.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
I had a defensive end playing in zone. That's probably was getting cooked for.
Look at the pass here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone.
Yo.
Incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
I'm cool. Where did he come from?
Ohio State. Great connection there for 6 points. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
Right.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Nice grab. It's Jackson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And here comes a deep shot. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab down the middle.
Come on, dog.
He takes it into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag down. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Here's the fair catch by the return man. This will likely be the last play of the half. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
Like, look, though. Look what they let him do, though. Just run into me.
The final play of the quarter.
Yo. Got it, chill.
Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Receiver brought down after a short pitching catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and short.
Bro, really still hurt. He's crazy.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception.
But when you play cover
Didn't mean to.
three,
I actually
you
pressed the
leave
wrong
your
button, but I don't know
corners
who I was
essentially
going to.
on an island downfield. Love how the corner does a nice job of being able to stay in position, stalk the receiver, and locate the ball for that interception.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right.
Get
It's
it.
intercepted as he
Never
threw
tripped,
it
dog.
into heavy traffic that time.
You never tripping.
Breaks into the open.
You never tripping.
Inside
You
the
never
30.
tripping.
Inside the 10.
You never tripping.
Touchdown, LSU. The defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7.
Oh, you never trip. Like, stuff like that happens. They get greedy.
So after putting up the touchdown,
I
the
didn't
kickoff
agree. He
team
got
is
too
out
hyped.
there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line.
Too high.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's
LSU
Ncaa.
really like that. I won't lie.
Looking deep downfield to the left. It is intercepted.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks free with room to run.
Oh, my God.
Look out, off and running.
Oh, my God. Let's go. And we win a chip. He just quit. Come on. Come on. Let's go. 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 Let's go. 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 Hey, let's go. Hey. Hey. Let's go. Let's go. Made it. I won it. What are you talking about? National champ. 2-time. That's in the nation. That's tough. Dang. 84 games. Yeah, we got some work to do. But no, that's going to wrap it up. Got that natty. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Got y'all tonight.